Hey y'all, what's up? It is Stephanie Soto, a lead beauty guide with Limelight by Alcone. Okay, so in another video I did my base face. I just put on my brows. And yes, I just put on my brows. Now I'm going to do a little bit of shadow. Now, with Limelight by Alcone, yes, professional products, everything comes in palettes, everything's customizable. So, I have a couple to choose from, but before I get started, I really wanted to show the staying power of our First Base Makeup Primer and our 10 Years Younger Finishing Setting Spray, okay? So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be doing both things. So, here is the First Base Primer. Shake it up. I'm going to be testing shadows on my arm, okay? So, we're going to spray that on my arm. We're going to let that dry, all right? So there are a couple of palettes that I kind of want to show you. Now all of our eyeshadows individually come in our little cute little cases like this. Okay, these are the shadows. This is one of my favorites. This is Cream Boat. Not sure of the number, but this is Cream Boat, almost like a matte white. Now that's going to be how they come individually. Now you can upgrade to a 4 palette, which is like this. So I customized this myself. I have blue eyes, so I wanted something that, you know, kind of went with and make a pop. Then we have our collections. Now these are, we did a collaboration with Lottie Star, which is a professional MUA. And there is only one product left out of her entire collection because it's all limited edition. So the other 4 products have completely sold out. So she did a collaboration with us. This was her Dream On palette. It's very pretty, very subtle, very everyday. Now this one, which is the only one left, this is the Dazzle palette. This will scare some people. So, y'all, these colors, but literally look at these colors. They are gorgeous. And talk about pigmented. So this is going to be the palette that I test on my arm because the colors are so vibrant. I want you to see them. And then last but not least, we have our Onyx collection. Now this is for a girl who loves her smoky eye, okay? So these are those colors. These are the perfect colors to get that perfect smoky eye, okay? So the Onyx collection has also 3 different lipsticks. They're super dark, super luscious, super pretty. So let's go ahead and get started. This is still drying, so before I get started, I'm just going to try to dry that. And yes, this is what we're doing here. So I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so it is dry. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. Okay, so it's dry now. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors. So I'm not going to do the whole palette, but I'm going to do like my favorites. We're going to take this color. I'm going to take this color. And y'all, so our, look, ooh, looks like Christmas. So our eyeshadows are different, okay? They are sorry about this crazy light. They are a powder. However, they are like a cream. So when you put them on, you will tell how they blend like butter. They are perfection. That's why they are called the perfect eyeshadows. So I got 3 colors. I'm just going to swatch them on my arm where I put the primer. So there is that. Super, super pigmented. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. And then we're going to get started with the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to do a really simple, easy look. Oh my gosh, this light. So here is my version of my pretty palette, I guess. Hold, y'all. I need to get this sun right. All right, I am back once again. Okay, so I got the sun under control. It's that weird time of the day where the sun starts beaming at my face. All right, so like I said, I'm going to be taking my customizable palette. We also have a palette that comes with all 18 colors, okay? So if you can't choose, you can get them all if you want to. So I'm going to go in first. I'm going to try to make this a really easy, simple look. Like an everyday kind of look. All right. Okay, first I'm going to go in with this really pretty color right here. This is called Blush Hour. I love to use this color as a kind of like a transition color. I like to use it pretty much all over my crease because when you're blending your eyeshadows, you want to blend up so that it looks more natural and not as harsh. So I like to take this just right into my crease and nothing fancy. I'm just kind of doing a little, you know, windshield wiper circle-y motion. So there is that. Do the other. And these are really pigmented eyeshadows, so please, when you are using them, don't use a lot. Use very, very little. I like to tap mine back into the same color because I just don't want to waste any product. So, and it will also prevent any kind of fallout with shadow. So there is that. Okay, so it's very subtle color. This is one of my favorite colors to use. Sorry, I'm like looking in my phone and I'm looking at the mirror. All right, so that is the first part, okay? Second part, I'm going to take a little bit of, where's it at? Okay, this color right here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to focus on the crease, just right on the edge, just to start that little transition of a color, more dimension. And you see, I'm not going to bring it over here, okay? So I'm going to focus right in the outer crease. And these are really easy to blend. Super easy to blend. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Just focusing on that outside. Alright, that should be good. So you start to see that little bit of depth on the corners. Like I said, it's a really easy look. Nothing crazy. Alright. Now, you could just leave it just like this. I totally could because I don't wear a lot of makeup to work. This would be completely fine for me to go to work. But if you want to vamp it up just a little bit more, if you want to take, I love our pointed shadow blending brush, or a point, I call it a point brush. But I like to take this with our darker color. This is the color Brownie Points, which is like one of my favorite dark colors. And I like to focus right here, making almost like that side V or side C, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And just working that into my crease, but just on the outside, okay? Nothing, don't bring it, you know, over, don't bring it way up. I just like to focus right here. And it will just darken it up just a little bit, just to give your eye a little bit more of depth. So, voila. And then you can go in, I love to take just a fluffy brush that doesn't have anything on it, and just kind of mix it all together. Just blend. It's really simple. It's really easy. Y'all look at the colors. I didn't forget about them. They're still here. Because I was like, oh, that's right. I have that on there, don't I? All right. So you see how easy that is to blend? I mean, hello. So just gives it a little bit, so you can tell it's a little bit darker on this side. Okay, so you can go with a more softer look, or you can go with a more, you know, you can definitely vamp this up at nighttime. So next, I'm going to take, I'm not going to use, I'll use this color right here, which is Pastel About Me. Very, very light pinky color. And I'm going to take this right here on the inner corner and kind of sweep it, whatever excess is left, kind of sweep it very, very lightly toward the middle of the eye, but not going any further than that, okay? And then I'm going to be using Creamboat, which is that really pretty white color I showed earlier. And I'm just going to use that on, I love doing my brow bone. Some people do, some people don't. It's just your personal preference. So that's what I'm going to do next. See, it just softens it. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. And y'all, this is a very easy look. I mean, this is super, super simple. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Believe that, okay? So I'm just going to take like a pointed brush, and I'm going to take that cream boat and just kind of hit that brow bone right underneath. So you'll see it starts to highlight it just a little bit. And then kind of blend that in a little bit so it doesn't look so crazy. And then now, if you really want to make it pop, you can always take the setting spray, which I'm going to spray these so these set. I'm trying to like hold my arm up. You can always take, no, okay. You can always take this and spray it with a setting spray, and it will wet your brush a little bit. So if you want, take it into here, which will be really, really thick, and go right into that corner to kind of brighten it. Your little tear duct. So it might be kind of hard to see in this lighting, but okay, so you can see it there. And because it's wet, there is no fallout. It's just going to sit there, okay? And then after this, you would use your setting spray to set your makeup, okay? So I'm going to let this dry a little bit more so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So super easy look, 4 colors. Well, 5 colors because I threw in the cream boat at the end. But you can use 2 colors. You can use 3 colors. I mean, it's really simple. Eyeshadows, don't be scared of them. They're amazing. Once you know, kind of play with them, don't be scared. They're good. All right, so I think this is pretty much dry. Let me test it. Okay, it's pretty dry, I think. All right. So this is just with the First Base primer. This was first. Oh no, this is the primer. Here's the primer. Okay, spray that on first, let it dry. Added the shadows. Here is the setting spray. Pop it on there, let it dry. Let's see if this works. I mean, y'all see me moving my hand, right? I mean, I'm literally... That is what your makeup will do if you have these 2 products, okay? So not just your eyeshadows, but your entire face. In my last video, I used these, the primer before I did my foundation and concealer, and then to set my entire face, I used the setting spray. So like I said, it does not matter what kind of makeup you use, whether you use drugstore, whether you use, you know, high-end, whether you use Limelight by Alcone. These 2 are going to be your best friends. So yeah, one more time. Let's show you guys just one more time, okay? I mean, that would be your eyeshadows all day long. So, all right, y'all. I guess I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, let me know. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.